Hello, welcome to Translating Word Phrases and Speaking Algebraically. So today we're talking about how to get someone to know what you're saying when talking about algebraic language. Some of you know English, some of you know Spanish, some of you know Chinese. Well, you need translations, right? Same thing for algebra. When we're talking algebra, if you haven't already copied this into your notes, go ahead and do it. We may have done it in class. If not, do it now. So ways we can say addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So with addition, we can say added, plus, sum, increased, more than, and there's other ways, but these would be the majority, the major ones you need to know. Subtraction, we have subtracted, minus, difference, less than, take away. Multiplication, we have times, multiply by, product, groups of. And division, we have divided by, quotient, and split into. So again, these are the ways you'll be seeing expressions written. And again, there's other ways, but these are the major ones. Okay, so let's do a couple of examples. Right now, I do want you to copy down the word form as well as the math that I'm going to do with it. So for the first one, we have 287 plus 932. Simple, I know. We're going to do it together just to make sure. So we have 287 plus, obviously indicates the plus sign, plus 932. And that's it. We're not solving. We're just writing out the expression. Let me move my mouse. Okay. Next one is a number divided by 14. What are we going to do? A number. Didn't tell you what number it is. Variables. You got it. And we're going to use a variable here to express this unknown value. So a number divided by 14. Well, we know divided means division. So we have, I'm just going to use x divided by 14. So look back at my expression, a number, which is x, divided by 14. And my third one, sorry. 3 more than the quotient of a number and 6. Here's a tricky one, and we're going to get some notes on this one in a second. 3 more than the quotient of a number and 6. Well, we know quotient means divide. We know 3 more than means to add 3. And we know a number and 6 sounds like we're getting into some parentheses, right? It's a quantity. So I'm going to go and put some parentheses and put a number divided by 6. And I know this is going to be divided by because all of this is going together. The quotient of a number and 6. So x divided by 6. Now the tricky part comes where it says 3 more than this. Well, this already exists. So we're going to write x divided by 6 and 3 more than that. So that's where this plus 3 is going to move to. So our final answer for 3 more than the quotient of a number and 6, so a number divided by 6 and 3 more is how this is translated. Again, we'll take care of it, the notes in a second. Okay, let's do another one. If you want to push pause and try these on your own, that'd be great. And then you can push play and get the answers, or you can follow along with me. Up to you. 7 subtracted from a number. So again, we have 7 subtracted from. So this means we have a number, and we're taking 7 from it. So 7 subtracted from a number. So that's going to be a number minus 7. So 7 is taken away from that number. 9 less than let me put some. So 9 less than a number. So again, we have a number, and we're taking 9 from it because it's 9 less. If I have money and I spend 5, I have 5 less than I had. So a number minus 5. 6 times the quantity of a number minus 5. So again, a little bit trickier here. Notice whenever you see quantity, that means we are putting this information in parentheses. Okay? So we have 6 times the quantity of a number minus 5. So a number, and I use X, you can use whatever letter you want. Just use, go cursive so that people know that's a variable and not a 0 or a T or a plus, whatever it is, just use cursive. So x minus 5, close parentheses. So look again, 6x minus 5, so 6 times the quantity of a number minus 5, and then we're good to go. All right, so these are the notes I was saying you were coming. Very important, write them down. So some phrases to watch for. When the terms more than, less than, subtracted from are used, the number, left the word off over there, a number or variable will come after the operation. Okay? So if I'm saying that 10 less than x, that's going to be written as x minus 10 because 10 is less than x. Same thing for here. 5 subtracted from y. Well, I have y. I'm taking 5 away from it. So that's why we would write y minus 5. A couple of more tricky ones. When the term quotient is used, it typically has and as part of the words. This does not signify addition, but which number or variable is being divided. For example, the quotient of x and 2 will be written as x divided by 2, okay? Or x divided by 2, whichever way, it doesn't matter. So just know that x and 2 does not mean x plus 2. It means whatever the leading word. This could say product. If it said the product of x and 2, it would be x times 2. If it said the sum of x and 2, then it would be x plus 2. And if it said the difference of x and 2, then it will be x minus 2. So it's whatever this leading word is tells you how to interpret that and. And does not mean always add. All right, when the term quantity is used, it means one of the factors in the expression is written in parentheses. Okay? So the quantity of a number plus 4 times 9 would be written as the quantity of a number and plus 4, so the quantity of a number plus 4, right there together, times 9. And we typically put the number in front of the expression. That's just the way it's written. Okay, so we can distribute that evenly. All right, we got some for you to try. Again, I would recommend you pausing the video right now because the next slide has the answers on it, or we'll have the answers in 1 second. Excuse me. So we have 7 less than 3 times the number, and I know it's been a long one, I do want you to write these down so we can have examples in your notebook. So 7 less than 3 times the number, 3 times the sum of a number and 5, 7 less than the product of 2 and a number, twice the difference between a number and 5, the quotient of the sum of x plus 4 and 2. So go ahead and work on these. We'll talk about them in class tomorrow, even after I've got the answers on the next slide. If you don't understand them, we'll talk about it, like I said, in groups. And here are the answers. So push pause if you haven't done them yet. So the answers are over here. Enjoy.